Dear students, parents, welcome to Max Made Easy. Let us continue our discussion related to chapter 1. So, in the last class, we have seen that students from four different classes has collected 1,000 rupees for helping their friend. So now, four classes has collected 1,000 rupees. Okay, each class has collected 1,000 rupees. So now, these four leaders, the class leaders, they came to the headmaster and they are giving the money to the headmaster. Okay, so now we have to calculate the total. Okay, so some question is there, how much for A and for B give together the amount for C, how much is the amount? So that's some question is given in your textbook. So let us discuss each question one by one. Okay. So here comes the first question. So the question is, how much did 4A and 4B give? Okay. So what you have to do? You have to find out how much 4A collected. So you know all classes collected 1,000 rupee only. So A collected 1,000 rupees, B collected 1,000 rupees. So what is the total A and B? 1,000 plus 1,000. Okay, so you will get 2,000. So whenever the calculation comes, I request everyone to pause the video, do the calculation yourself and check the answers. Okay, so 1,000 plus 1,000, it is 2,000. You will get 2,000. So now the next question is, together with this amount, so with this amount, with this 2,000, you have to add the money collected by 4C. So how much 4C has collected? 4C has collected 1,000 again. Okay. So this 2,000 plus 1,000, how much it would become? Okay. So what you have to do? You have to add 2,000 and 1,000. Okay. So pause the video and do the calculation on your notebook. So 2,000 plus 1,000, the answer is 3,000. So you will get the answer as 3,000. Okay. So now the next question is, to this amount together with the amount. So from this 3,000, what is the together with the amount from fourth D? What you have to do? You have to add the value collected by the amount collected by the fourth D student. So fourth D also collected 1,000 rupees. Okay. So what you will get? You have to add 3,000 and 1,000. So you add 3,000 and 1,000, you will get 4,000. So now what is the total amount from four classes? What is the total amount? See, adding up all these things. So this is 4,000. Okay. So what you have done, basically you added all the 4,000s together. So the answer is 4,000. 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 1,000 is equal to 4,000. So this is also equivalent to, how can you find out this? It is equivalent to multiplication. 1,000 into 4 is equal to 4,000. That is multiplication. Okay. Now the next question is 10,000. How much what is the amount that you will get with if you have 10 such thousand? So what you have to do? 10 into 1,000. Okay, so 10 into 1,000. So how will you get? So you know multiplication whenever zeros are there. So 10. So now this 1,000, see, these many only zeros are there, right? So 1 followed by zeros, you just add that many zeros to your value, your original value. So 10 into that many zeros, so it is 10,000 you will get. So now you are asked to fill in the numbers in the series. So it is 1,000. Now this is 2,000. So now what would be the next in series? See, it is going in the series of adding 1,000 to it. So if you add 1,000 to it, what is it? You will get 3,000. Now what is the next value? Add 1,000 to it. 3,000 plus 1,000, it is 4,000. Now the next one is 5,000, like that. Okay. So now what is the next series? It is in the, so now this series is in the ascending order. So now this one 9,000, 8,000. So you have to find it in the descending order. 9,000. So reduce to 1. 9 minus 1, 8. So now what you have to do? 8 minus 1, 7,000. So now what is the next one? 7 minus 1, 6,000. Okay, so now 6 minus 1, 5,000. So this one they are asked you to do the filling the series. Now the next question is, see, they have given a column. So now what you have to do to get 1,000. So now 850 is given. So you have to find the number to be added with the 850 to make it 1,000. Okay, so like that you have to find for each of these columns. So we will discuss each one by one. So again, I repeat, whenever you have the calculation, so just pause the video, do the calculation on your notebook and check the answers. Okay. So Now what you have to do, you have to find out how much more you have to add to 850 to make that 1000. Okay, so what you have to do, how will you find out that? In order to find out that, what you have to do, from 1000 you have to subtract 850. Okay, so from 1000 you have to subtract 850. So from 1000 when you subtract 850, what will you get? So that if you add that to 850, you will get 1000, right? So pause the video and do the calculation on your notebook. So the answer is 150. So from 1000, if you subtract 850 from 1000, you will get 150. Or in other words, 850 plus 150 will make 1000. So now we have to find out 925 plus what makes 1000. Okay. So to 925, what you have to add to 925 to make 1000? How will you find out that? You have to subtract 925 from 1000. So subtract 9000 minus 925. Okay, so what is the value that you will get? You will get 75. Okay, so 925 plus 75 will make 1000. Okay. So the next one is 800 plus. You have to fill in this value. So what you have to do? You have to subtract. You have to find out 1000 minus 800. So 1000 minus 800 will give you 200. So 800 plus 200 is equal to 1000. Okay, so now you have to find 999. What you have to add to 999 to make 1000? So you have to find out 1000 minus 999. So you will get the answer as 1. So now here it is dash plus 5. So what you have to add with 5 to make it 1000? So what you have to do? 1000 minus 5. So you will get the answer as 995. So now see this one, this is the beauty of your mathematics. See, you can represent this 1000 as like any combination. See, 850 plus 150 will give you 1000. 925 plus 75 will give you 1000. 800 plus 200 will give you 1000. 999 plus 1 will give you 1000. 995 plus 5 will give you 1000. So now you have to represent, you have to find two numbers as you have to represent 1000 as sum of two numbers. Okay. So what you can do, you can have any numbers, any combination. So that is the beauty of the subject mathematics. You have multiple right answers. See, in your, when you learn about your social science and all, see for a question there is only one right answer. But for this question, you can have multiple right answer. Okay. So what you have to do, so now you are free to choose. You can choose any number that you want as which is less than 1000. So you choose your first number, any number that you want. I am just choosing 150 here. Okay, so 150 plus. Now here, now you have to make the right combination. Okay. So 150 plus. So now if you have chosen 150, here you will get only one right value. Okay. So what you have to do? You have chosen 150. So now to make, what will make 1000 with the 150? Okay. What you have to add to 150 to make 1000? So how will you find out that? You have to subtract 150 from 1000. So 1000 minus 150 you have to calculate. So it is 850. So instead of this 150, you can have any number here. So the only condition is it should be less than 1000. A number which is less than 1000 you have to give here. Okay. So what you have to do? So 150, it can be 25, it can be 3, it can be 7, it can be 64, whatever it is. So if suppose instead of 150, if you have written 64 there, what you have to do? You have to find out what is 1000 minus 64. So that answer you have to write here. Okay. So you can have any right answer. Any combination is possible. Okay. Now we can write. So now in this one what we have done, we have written 1000 as sum of two numbers. So now we can, let us make 1000 as sum of three numbers. So they have given one example in there in the textbook. 850 plus 100 plus 50. So this will make 1000. If you add these three, you will get 1000. Okay. So now they have given 1000 is equal to, you have to represent it 1000 as the sum of three numbers. So among these two numbers they have already given 925 and 50. So now you have to find the third number. So how will you find out that? So first what you have to do is you have to add these two numbers. So you have to add 925 and 50. So when you add 925 and 50, you will get 975. Okay. So you already have 975. So now what you have to do to make 1000. So what you have to do, you have to find out what is to be added with the 975 to make 1000. Okay. So how will you do that? You have to subtract 975 from 1000. Okay. So when you subtract 975 from 1000, what you will get? You will get 25. So this is the answer. 925 plus 50 plus 25 will make 1000. Okay. So now in the next question, what they have given us, they have given only one number. Okay. So now you have to fill in these two numbers. So 800 is already there. So now you have to find out what is remaining. So you have to, your aim is you have to make 1000. So from that 800 is already there. So you have to find out what is remaining. So what is remaining? How will you find out? 1000 minus 800. So 1000 minus 800 will give you 200. Okay. So now what you have to do? See this 200, you have to represent 200 as two numbers. Okay. So your aim is you have to represent 200 as sum of two numbers. Okay. So how will you do that? So as we did in the previous slide, you have to, that is you have to represent 200 as sum of two numbers. So again you can have multiple right answers. So first you have to do, choose any number which is less than 200 here. So fill in this column with any number which is less than 200. So I am giving 50. So now what you have to do? So your aim is you have to make 200 as sum of these two numbers. Okay. So you have chosen one number as 50. Then how will you find out another number? Subtract 50 from 200. Okay. So you have to subtract 50 from 200. 200 minus 50, what you will get? You will get 150. Okay, so now you will get 1000. When you add up these three, you will get 1000. So this is one solution. Like that, you can have multiple solutions. So 800 is already there. So now again, you have to make. So that is 50 was one solution. So if you want to make 200 as sum of two numbers, any value you can fill in here. So I am filling 75 here. So if you have filled 75 there, what you have to do? What is your third column? You have to subtract 75 from 200. So what you will get? 200 minus 75, you will get 125. So this is also another right answer. 800 plus 75 plus 125 will make 1000. Okay. So now this one I am giving you as homework problem. So what you have to do, as we have done so far. So now you have to represent 1000 as sum of three numbers. So first what you have to do, fill any number here. Okay. So any number you can, whatever number you are filling there, what you have to do, you have to find out 1000 minus that particular number. So then you will get some number, and that number you have to represent as the sum of two numbers. So then what you have to do, again you fill in then a number there, and then you find out the remaining like that. Okay, so that is the hint. So for example, I'll giving one example. Suppose you are giving 10 here. Okay. So when you give 10, what will happen? First you have to find out 1000 minus 10. So that you will get 990. And then you have to fill a number here. Any number which is less than 990. What is the answer that you have got right now? Okay. So 990, say I am giving 300. So then what you have to do? So you filled 300 here. So now to find out this column, what you have to do? From 990, you have to subtract 300. Okay. So that answer you write here. So like that, any combination you can do. So hope you all understood this topic. So if you want to receive more videos, please do support. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.